Hi, I'm Cameron, and I don't have anywhere to keep my stuff in my room. And we're gonna fix that in this video. Welcome to my hobby hole. This is where I do my gaming, 3D printing, homework, remote control cars, and I play the guitar. We built this huge corner desk so I could work on my remote control cars and do things, but it turned into a big shelf. So that's where wall control comes in. It's a metal pegboard system, and I think it's gonna look really, really good in here.
Cameron and I found wall control about 7 years ago, and we installed it in the workshop, and it has made a dramatic improvement in the way that we store and access our tools. Before, every flat place in our shop would become crowded, and now having it on the wall gives us a designated place for each tool. It's just as fast to put it up as it is to set it down on a flat place. We found that the shop stays organized and we spend less time stopping to clean up. And we can also see any tools that are left out, and we always know where everything is.
Cameron started his room organization project by going to wallcontrol.com. There he configured his custom system by choosing the color, size, and specific type of hangers and shelves he was needing. We just had to wait a few days for it to appear on the front porch, and Cameron immediately grabbed the boxes and started unpacking and sorting out all the components so that we could begin installing for the upcoming weekend. We started by checking to see if the ledge was level, and it was, so we decided to set the level on the ledge and act as a spacer so we could just set the panels on top of it. If there was not a ledge, we would have used the level to draw a horizontal reference line or pull out one of my favorite handy tools, the laser line level. We started installing the first panel on the left side. Each panel has 2 mounting holes on the top, 2 in the middle, and 2 on the bottom. We held the panel in place and used a pencil to mark the pre-drilled hole locations, then removed the panels showing us where to install the included wall anchors. We then placed the panel back in the same location and the screws lined up perfectly with the anchors. Once the first panel was installed, we repeat this process for the second, but first here's a pro tip. When components such as shelf brackets are mounted across more than one panel, it is important that they're spaced appropriately. An easy way to do this is to place a penny at the top and bottom of each panel to act as a spacer. This leads me to a second pro tip, which is you can remove the penny before tightening the screws, or they can be very difficult to remove.
While hitting in the drywall anchor on this second panel, I hit the LED lights with my drill, and where is it? And it snapped. So now I have 50 feet of useless LED lights.
We continued the same pattern with the second, third, and fourth panel, and it was relatively smooth sailing until we ran into a slight issue. We were 3/16 of an inch too wide at the last panel.
There's an option of maybe cutting the panel, but we'd lose some structural integrity. We've decided instead we are going to trace the wall on this side and actually cut the drywall out and slide this one into place.
After tracing the outside edge of the panel on the wall, I used my multi-tool to carefully cut along the line and then in the corner as well on the top and bottom. I used my vac hose next to the blade to capture and contain most of the dust while cutting. I then pried away that section of drywall and then checked to make sure that the panel could slide into the slot.
Now for the fun part. We got the panels up, so now we get to organize it exactly how we want it. What I really like about wall control is their hooks. Instead of ordinary hooks that you can still use on these, they're slotted. So you go up, down, and down, and they lock in, so it makes it stronger, and it's way harder for them to accidentally fall out. Time to load it up. To hold my 3D printer filament, I'm using the paper towel holders wall control has. So it's a wooden dowel, and I can slide it on, and then the other rubber piece goes here to keep it from falling off. Looking at this reminds me of my favorite thing about wall control. I don't like it here, so I can just easily move it. That's better. I officially have 33 pounds of filament on one panel. For the first time since we built this room, I can finally see my desk and I have all my toys and tools displayed on the wall.
If you'd like to have wall control for your space, we have a special discount link that we're going to put right here, and we'll put the QR code right, probably put it here. We don't want to block your view.
Here.
Thanks for watching.